Hello and welcome to World Ventures webinar. Thank you for taking the time to join us. My name is Lauren Trapp. I'm going to be introducing our speaker for the day. His name is Terry Camp. He is an international trainer in World Ventures. He is the top 100 earners in the company. He's been at this for about 5.5 years, and he has mentored thousands of people, and he is a master at vacationing. It is my pleasure to introduce Terry.
All right, thank you so much, Lauren. How's everybody doing? Hope you're having a great day. And just as we get started here, just wanted to kind of give you a little background on who I am, just so you understand a little bit about where I'm coming from. And so I've been at this for about 5.5 years, as Lauren mentioned. And at the time when I saw this, just like you, I was working a job, doing whatever, and somebody got in touch with me, much like they've gotten in touch with you, and said, hey, I've got something I want you to take a look at. In my case, it was the guy that used to be our pastor at our church, so I had a lot of respect for that guy, and because I respected him, I was willing to at least take a look at what he wanted me to take a look at. And my situation was a bit unique. I was working, I'd been in sales, selling chemicals to semiconductor companies for about 17 years when I saw this. And I was working about 15 hours a week from my couch, making a 6-figure income, and my wife did not work. So I had a pretty nice situation going on. I was not looking for anything. But again, a friend of mine called and said, hey, dude, check it out. And so I did. Long story short, as I continued to look at it over the period of time, I began to realize, man, there's not really a downside to this. And I was asking myself, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? And the answer was, I'm going to save some money in my life. I get a tax deduction. So I was good with both of those. I assume you are as well. And so that was the worst case that was going to happen. Best case scenario is I could make some money doing this. And as it turns out, 16 months after I said yes, I walked away from that 6-figure, 15-hour-a-week job. I've been doing this full-time ever since. Literally what our life has become is we vacation a lot. We bring some friends back with us. We tell people about this, and we get paid. And that may not sound like a job description that you have today, but if it sounds like that could be a pretty cool deal, pay attention to what we got. I'm going to walk through what we do pretty quickly. There are 2 pieces to it. The first piece is a membership that allows you to simply save money in your life. The other piece is a business piece that allows you to make money should you choose to. They are separate and they are optional. I'll walk through each one pretty quickly. You get to decide what works best for you. And you can get back to the person that invited you to this. Maybe they're sitting next to you. Maybe they're in another state, whichever it is. And you can just let them know, hey, I like what I'm seeing. I want to jump in. If it's not for you, thanks for taking a look. But I will tell you, we are changing the way people travel. We are changing social media. We have a big idea that we have. And over the next 20, 25 minutes, you'll grasp that. So let's go ahead and dive into it, and hopefully you'll see what I saw some 5.5 years ago, and see where we go with that. So World Ventures is who we are, and our tagline there says, make a living living, and our goal really truly is to get you on vacation more often. That, at the end of the day, is what we want to do. We have a membership. It's called Dream Trips, and when you become a member, you get access to peak life experiences all over the world. Things that you have on your bucket list. We happen to do these things at 25 to 50% lower prices than you can find them anywhere else. We go all over the world, literally, guys, every continent we do trips. And we have all kinds of different trips: Disney, spa, skiing, hunting, fishing, sporting events, all kinds of stuff. And I'll walk through how those look. But again, we do these at reduced prices because of how we go about doing it. And I'll explain all that to you here over the next few minutes. There are 3 different levels of membership. We have the standard, the gold, and the platinum membership. You get to decide which one works best for you. So here we go. Gonna just kind of walk you through each of those. When you become a member, you get access to a website. And up here, this one's got my name. Yours would have yours. And there are 2 pieces to the membership. The top piece here is all things travel. And you get access to 4- and 5-star trips at 2- to 3-star prices all over the planet. That's the standard membership. The gold membership down here below gives you all of the travel and a bunch of daily discounts. And I'll explain to you how that works. But at the end of the day, gang, what we're talking about is saving money in the life you currently live. So as a member, you get access to vacations at wholesale pricing or better. When we started this back in essence, 2006, we had 3 trips that people had access to. This year, we'll have between 4,000 and 5,000 trips. And as a member, you get to go on any, none, or all of these trips for the rest of your life at our prices. And I'll show you what those look like here in a minute. We also get all the daily discounts that I had mentioned. And then literally, gang, you get vacation pay for telling others about this. Money to go on vacation as you share this with the people you know and love. So I'm going to walk through just a handful of trips so that you understand the kind of prices we get and how we get them. This trip right here, it's a trip going to Disneyland, staying at the Paradise Pier Hotel. And if you were to go check this out, you'd pay $300 to $400 a night to stay at this hotel. Our trip was 5 days, 4 nights, all the taxes, all the fees included for $873 for 2 people. Included with that, you get 2 3-day park passes, character breakfast with Mickey, and the daily pool party. And literally, guys, we had a family just go on this trip. It was mom and dad and their 2 kids. They paid a total of $1,200 for all 4 of them. Everything that you see here, tickets for the kids and everything, for $1,200. It was a great time, and they got upgraded to a suite at the Paradise Pier Hotel. So we go out to check the best price we can find on this. We find it at Disney.com for $2,100 for the exact same thing. Ours saves $1,226 on this one trip. This is an all-inclusive we have going to the Barcelo down in Cancun. 5 days, 4 nights, $1,028 for 2 people. It includes all that you can eat, all you can drink, all the taxes, the tips, and the airport transfers are all included for $1,028. Additionally, the extras that we include on this, $1,200 in resort credits. You get to use that for spa, golf, zip lining, swim with the dolphins, or whatever you'd like to do. There are also 2 days of diving with all the equipment included in this price. And if you were to go check with people who dive, that's about $200 a day, kind of a deal. If you're not a diver, we have access to other activities you get to take advantage of. We go out to find the best price we can find on this. We find it at $1,239 for just the all-inclusive piece. But check this out. While that's all-inclusive, it's about $211 more than ours, but it does not include the $1,200 in credits, nor does it include the activities. Ours does. Next example, here at the Palazzo down in Las Vegas, one of the most expensive hotels down there. This is 5 days, $498 for 2 people. That alone is a rocking good deal. Included in that $498, though, you get 2 tickets to Rock of Ages, round-trip airport transfers, 2-for-1 drink tickets throughout. Best price we could find on that was $1,361 just for the room. Does not include any of the extras. So that's an $863 savings, and we get all of the bonuses put in there. Here's another one at Marival. This is the residence. If you've never been to this place, it's a 4-diamond, all-inclusive, one of the top 15 rated all-inclusives in the world, off the chain good. Go check it out. You'll pay $900 a night to stay at this place. Our price, 5 days, 4 nights, $978 for 2 people, and it includes an excursion and unlimited green fees. Here's another one in Santorini, Greece, 5 days down there in October, $319, includes breakfast and dinner each day, and all the value-added tax, which runs about 22%, all included for that price. Paris, 7 days down in Paris, $559, staying at the Sofitel. You get breakfast each day, entrance to the Chocolate Museum. And here it says you can apply 200 points. In our world, applying 200 points is the same as reducing this price by $200. So for us, instead of paying $559 per person, we would pay $459 per person. We do all kinds of sporting events all over the planet. Super Bowl, World Series, All-Star Games, World Cup, NASCAR, everything. And you get tickets to whatever event you're going to go to, hotel, food, all built in at a crazy good price. We do a $69 cruise every single month. And this is a 5 or 6 day cruise going out of one of the ports in the U.S. It's a real ship. It goes out. It comes back. You know, you don't get an oar on the way on. You get a real cabin. You get to eat all the same food. We just get it for $69 instead of paying more. So, quick break here. Let me explain how we get these prices. When you or I go out to a cruise line or a resort or hotel, we'll go out and get a room or a cabin, maybe a couple if you're going with some friends or family. World Ventures goes out to these same places, and we'll go out, but we'll buy up 100 or 200 or 300 rooms or cabins. Because we buy bulk space, we drive the price way down. Then we add these perks that you've seen on these trips back into the trip. Then us members get to travel at this negotiated bulk price instead of a retail price. It's really that simple. That's all we do here, you guys. And so about 5 years ago, 4 years ago now, my wife and I rolled down to Cancun, and we had a great time on this trip. I show you this picture because even though we buy in bulk, this is not group travel. It's individual travel at group rates. It's your trip. You get to do what you want to do on the trip. On this particular trip, my wife and I booked it. We had a great time on it. We paid $1,050 total for both of us. We received a $1,500 resort credit when we got there. And so we used that for all kinds of fun activities. And we had a great time. And sitting at this table that you're looking at right behind us, my wife says, man, we should bring some friends back with us. And the next year we did just that. We brought a mess of friends back to enjoy this with us. And what you're looking at right here, this picture, the person that invited you to look at this is inviting you to this. We get to vacation more than others because we pay a lower price. And if that seems like a good idea to you, you need to get yourself a membership because we're going to continue to get better as we get bigger. We have trips for every schedule, every budget, all over the planet, whether it's a 3-day weekend getaway you want to go to or 16-day cruises. We do all of that stuff. We have spa getaways, romantic getaways, cruises, all-inclusives all over the planet, sporting events. If you're a foodie, we do culinary and wine trips. If you're somebody who likes to give your time back to worthwhile causes, we do what we call voluntourism. In church, we'd call them missions trips. We'll go build orphanages and schools and freshwater irrigation systems and a lot of different things to go help underprivileged kids. And this year we'll have about 4,000 of these trips. And as a member, remember, you get to go on any, none, or all of the trips for the rest of your life at the prices I've shown you. In addition to all of that, you get access to a booking engine. And on this booking engine, a lot of people go to Expedia, Travelocity, things like that. This is ours. It's called Rovia. And one of the things that's unique about this is we guarantee best price on airfare and hotel against all other online sites. Now, this is anytime, all the time, anywhere travel. And so if you just need a flight somewhere, you can do that. You can book that on here. If you need a rental car, you can do that. If you want to book a cruise through this, you can. We have access to 60,000 timeshare properties right through the site. We don't own them. We have no maintenance fees. We have no presentations to watch. You get to book them just like booking a hotel, and then you walk away. That site is so good that in late 2012, we were awarded World's Best Travel Booking Site by the World Travel Awards. We took it away from Expedia. The next year, 2013, we won World's Leading Travel Club and North America's Leading Travel Agency. The year after that, 2014, we won Europe, Asia, and North America's Leading Travel Club. And then ultimately, we won World's Leading Travel Club again in 2014. So for the last 2 years running, before you had even heard about this, we've won World's Leading Travel Club for a reason. And that was done without you. So we're growing very well. We're adding about 100,000 new members every month right now. And here's the best part of this, you guys. All that I've just shown you right now is all the travel piece of this membership. It's called the standard membership. To be a standard member, it's all of $100 one time. For life, you never pay it again. That's a household membership. Covers mom, dad, kids in the home up to age 25. If you're single, it's you. You can bring a guest on every trip. They get to pay the same price. $100 one time you're in, $25 a month maintains it. But check this out. The $100 you pay into World Ventures, they turn right around and give it right back to you. And you get to use that same $100 to go to San Francisco or Greece or Maui or whatever. The $25 a month goes in, $25 a month comes right back to you. And every penny you pay in, you get to utilize toward vacation. So at the end of the day, all we're talking about here is prepaying vacations. You got $300 in your travel savings account. At the end of a year, you get to use it all to go to Maui with. Every time we refer somebody who becomes a standard member, you get another 50 points or $50 toward vacation. Remember, a point is $1, and you can refer as many people as you like. And every time you do, you make $50, 50 points. When you've referred just 4 people over any period of time, As a way to say thanks, your monthly fee goes away. You're done paying. You still get access to the whole membership, but now you no longer pay on a monthly basis. The crazy part is, even though you don't pay the $25 every month, you now get paid $25 in points every month to use on vacation. So in essence, it's me and a handful of friends coming on board. I pay $0, you pay $0, and now you are paid $300 a year to go on vacation with. So that's the standard piece of the membership. A person can do this and nothing else. You get access to all the travel that I've just explained. There's a second piece to the membership if it fits your lifestyle. It's called the Gold membership. On the Gold membership, you get everything I've already shown you, all the travel access. You also get access to discounts all over the country on entertainment, bowling, movies, concerts, theaters, Broadway shows, Vegas shows, ball games, things you're going out to do for entertainment on a regular basis. We get discounts on that kind of thing. When you go out to eat, again, nationwide, we got slow food, fast food, places you're going to go eat, we get 10 to 50% off when we go out. We have an app. It follows us everywhere we go all over the country. We also have access to an online mall. Right now, we have thousands of retailers. These are places you're walking into on a regular basis: Target, Macy's, Best Buy, Walmart, on and on and on. Places you're going to go on a regular basis. You can, instead of walking into the store, we jump on our site and we do all of our shopping online. Quick example. I was looking for a flat screen TV, and the best price I found was at Walmart. So I jump on my site. I go to walmart.com. I buy the TV. I have it delivered to me 2 days later. There was no shipping cost on that. Then I got $37 back on top of that, because we get a percentage back on all the purchases we make. That $37 I got to use toward travel. And everything we buy through our online mall, we get paid back money on, that we get to use toward travel. Think of it as virtual currency. It's money that we get to use within our site. So that's the Gold membership. And the Gold membership, the total price on the Gold membership to be a Gold member is $200 one time, never pay that again. $50 a month maintains that. It's a little more expensive because you have the ability to save more money. The great part is the $200 you pay in, just like before, it all goes toward vacation, and you can immediately use it toward your first trip. The $50 goes in, $50 comes right back to you, and all you're doing is prepaying vacations at $50 a month instead of $25. Every penny goes toward vacation, though. Each time you refer someone somewhere in the world who buys a Gold membership, you get 100 points instead of 50. $100 toward vacation. You can refer as many people as you like. Same deal applies. 4 people buy a membership, and as a way to say thanks, your monthly fee is gone. And now you no longer pay the $50 a month, but you are now paid $50 a month toward vacation. And just to keep in mind, as a Gold member, even if you refer 4 standard members, your monthly fee is still waived. Whichever membership you have, when you refer 4, you pay no more, monthly fees get waived. And now, whether you're a standard paying $25 a month or a Gold paying $50 a month, you no longer pay, but you are now paid $25 or $50 a month to go on vacation with. Candidly, it's a no-brainer. This is as simple as this gets. Think of a membership anywhere in the world that pays its members to stay in as non-paying members. I'll bet you can't think of one, because they don't exist. Ours does. That's what we do here. So just to recap, to be a standard member here, it's all of $100 one time, $25 a month, and you get access to all the travel. To be a Gold member, you get all the standard membership and all the daily discounts. It's $200 one time, $50 a month. To be a Platinum member, you get all that you get in the Gold membership and a bunch of upgrades. So if you're a Platinum member, you're that person who really likes high-end travel. You want to be really taken care of when you travel. You'd like to have some champagne and strawberries in your room when you get there, maybe a private limo picking you up instead of a shuttle bus, lots of upgrades, early check-in, late check-out. You can apply more points towards your trips, so the price of your trips goes down even more. You get early access to all the trips. We have emergency evacuation services, so if something happens to you on a medical basis and you need to get evacuated back to the U.S. All that's taken care of at no cost. We have 24/7 medical services fully included in the membership, identity theft protection included, and roadside assistance all included in the Platinum membership. It's all of $300 one time, $100 a month to be a member. And here's the cool part. Whatever you pay, whichever membership you choose, whatever you pay to be a member, every penny goes toward vacation. If you'd like to start as a standard and upgrade to gold, you can do that. Start as gold, upgrade to platinum, you can do that. And when you do, you would simply pay the difference. Very simple, very straightforward. So that's the membership piece of this. And if that looks good to you, that's awesome. You don't have to do the business piece of this. I'm going to touch on two other things very briefly here about what we've got going with the membership. The first thing is welcome trips. When you become a member, whichever membership you buy, you have 90 days now to get on one of our welcome trips. We do these in San Francisco, Las Vegas, Denver, Orlando, New Orleans, and New York. And the idea is that you could drive to these things, they're regional, and you could get on and feel what our trips are all about. But check out the price on this, you guys. Something like this in San Francisco. This is 4 days. All of them are 4 days, 3 nights, all over weekends. This is staying at the Park 55 Hotel in San Francisco. And if you were to go check this out, you'd pay $300 to $350 a night to stay here at the Park 55. Our trip for 4 days includes daily breakfast, half-day wine tour, surprise activity. The one we went on included the double-decker open-air bus, and it runs through the city. It's hop on, hop off, and it's about $50 a day per person for that. That's all included. All the taxes included for $189 per person. You can apply up to 60 points on this, which means your total price for the weekend is like $320, $330 total for that whole trip. We have a family. They just got back. They did the welcome trip to Orlando. So just stay with me for a sec. This is mom and dad and 4 kids. They go down to Orlando. They stay at the Hilton for 4 days. Each of them gets tickets to Legoland for a day. They do the airboat tour, which if you ever seen the Everglades or cruising along on the airboats, they got to do that for a couple of hours. That was included. Daily breakfast was included. All the taxes were included. They got some other gifts along the way. 6 of them for $379 total. That's about $63 per person for all 4 days. Go check out tickets to Legoland alone for 1 day. It's $89. So look, you guys, there's no downside here. Get a membership, get on a welcome trip, and then decide what you're going to do. Because once you get on one of our trips, you're in for life. We have an 88% retention rate for everybody who's ever gone on one trip over the last 9 years, keeps their membership. Rocking good. The last thing I want to touch on here is an app. So look, what I've talked to you about so far is where we are today. We've grown up over the last 9 years. We've got some technology that is literally going to go transform social media, going to transform travel, going to transform network marketing all at one time. So I'm going to try to explain this to you. We have an app, and in this app, everything I've shown you is going to run through that app. And the cool part is we can get people we know to download the app. And what's going to happen, they're going to start to see a lot of our pictures and our trips and our experiences. They're going to see some of the trips at non-member prices and what the member price would be. And they're going to see that they can save hundreds or thousands of dollars on these trips. I get my friend to download the app. They start to see this stuff. And let's say we have 10 million people that have downloaded the app. We send out a question through the app. Hey, what's your bucket list trip? Where would you like to go? And let's just say 5,000 people say Maui. We then go build a trip to Maui at a price you can't touch anywhere. We send that trip back out to those 5,000 people that said Maui. They come back to you and say, hey, how do I get on this trip? Because it looks really good. You tell them, hey, you got to be a member, but you can sign up right through the app. And when they become a member, let's say they become a gold member, they pay $200, which they can apply toward that trip. So their very first trip, they can go on and utilize the $200. So once they become a member, they are connected back to you, and that helps waive your fees. So there's a whole lot more to what we're doing here. Big picture is this, though, you guys. We're going to be connected to every social media platform. Right now, social media is this. We go out, we experience life. We share it on social media, and then we repeat. What we are about to do is go experience life, just like everybody does. Earn money, share it, repeat. Experience, earn, share, repeat. We're going to put the earn in social media. We're monetizing that, and that begins next year. So look, if you ever wanted to be in at a time before things really took off, this is now that time. And while that might be too big for you to think right now, that's already in process. So that's the membership piece to this. And again, if that looks good to you and you're not interested in making more money, you're not interested in residual income, you're not interested maybe in reducing your tax base, you don't have to pay attention to the rest of this. Shut it down, go ahead and get signed up for whichever membership you like. However, if you're the person that may be looking for something more in life, maybe you got a good job, but you don't see the end in sight. Maybe you're the person that was praying for something last night to come into their life. I don't know who you are, but I will tell you this, what we're doing is not on trial. The company we work with has been around for 9 years, and if somebody wants to be a rep here, if you're 18 to 26 years old, it's all of $25, and you are now in business as a real legal business. $7 a month maintains that. If you're over 26, it's $100 one time, $11 a month. That puts you in business as a real legal business. The beauty of that, guys, is we get to create income, but you also get all the tax advantages of every other company in the world. In our world, because we are a vacation business, our vacations are tax deductible. So you really have to take a look at this from a global standpoint to understand what it does in your life. The company itself, as I'd mentioned, 9 years in, let me just help you understand who we are and what we have going. In 2014, we did $352 million as a company. 2015, we're on pace to do more than $660 million in revenue. 2013 to 2014, we were the third fastest growing direct selling company in the world. Here we are midway through 2015, and if you look at our numbers, we are the fastest growing direct selling company on the planet. We're adding about 100,000 new members every month, and that's growing every month. This year in 2015, we're investing $80 million into our technology, and we're a vacation company. It's because it's all about the app. It's all about technology and getting our blue sign that says you should be here going viral. And so what we have, again, not on trial. We have all the technology put in place. We've brought in some of the best minds from around the globe to put this together. Our idea is very big, ginormous. And so you're seeing this at a time before many, many people have ever even heard about it. So here's how the money works real quick. We go out and we share this membership with people. This could be somebody you know, a friend, family member, somebody you know in Singapore. It doesn't matter. 3 people buy a membership, you make $100 cash. That's money in your pocket. You also have the money available toward vacation, as I'd mentioned earlier. Add one more person on. We got 4 people who bought a membership, and now your monthly fees are gone. Fantastic. You pay 0 at this point. This is our goal for everybody, help them pay 0. Add a couple of more folks, and you got 6 people on board that have bought a membership, and now you make $250 cash doing that. Again, you get to go buy stuff with this, and you have $600 available toward travel. Our goal here is to help you do this, put 6 people on board, and what's crazy is they have some friends and family that they probably like to vacation with, and when they put a couple of people in, and you got 12 people that have joined your team, you qualify for what we call a lifestyle bonus. That starts at $300 a month, goes up to $900 per month as your team grows. And just like me, when you get started, it'll just be you. I went out, I started telling the story to some friends that I knew, people that I knew from church, people that I'd worked with, and they started telling the story to some other people as well, because everybody knows people who like to travel and they like to save money doing it. And that's what we do. And once 12 people jumped on board, I started getting that residual income. Our goal is to help you do the same thing. And when those 12 people continue to tell other people, it starts to take off. In my case, hundreds of people now have started to get residual income. They're walking away from jobs just because I told a handful of people. We're going to help you do the same thing. When those 12 people over time become 60 people on your team, not 60 that you put in, 60 that show up. You're making about $7,000 a year doing this. Those 60 people, again, they have friends and family and people that they're sharing it with. And when you have 200 people on board that have jumped in after you, you're making about $24,000 a year. Over time, those 200 become 400 people. And now you're looking at about 60,000 bucks a year. I don't know where you are looking at this, but another 60,000 bucks a year in a lot of parts of the country can replace incomes. But even if it doesn't, you guys, what would another $5,000 a month do for you? Heck, what would another $1,000 a month coming in? What would that do for you? I mean, think about that for a little bit. This is money that continues to come in while you don't have to go hunt it down anymore. It's because what we do as a team, how we work together doing this. That's 400 right there. That's what we call marketing director. And as you can see, according to our income disclosure statement, marketing director on average makes about 57,000 bucks a year. More people come in on your team, the higher you rank, the more income is available. And literally our job is to help you get wherever you want to get on this chart. And it's very predictable in our world. We can show you exactly what it takes to make that kind of money. There are no guarantees though. It's a business like every other business in the world. And what we will guarantee you is you're going to have a bunch of fun on the trips. You get a bunch of help doing this. But if you're going to make money at it, it's about your efforts, your skill, your ability to apply yourself to what we have going on. And candidly, your ability to be coachable. The system is not on trial. We're growing really fast without you. We'd love to have you with us. Love to have you sharing what we have going on. And really the question is this: what if this works in your life? What if it worked and you shared it with some people, and whatever, 2 years from now, you're making another 30, 40, 50,000 bucks a year doing this? What if you didn't ever get that and all you did was take some awesome vacations with a bunch of friends and save yourself thousands of dollars? What if you're the person who knows some people who are really looking for something and it becomes a worldwide phenomenon in your business, just like it has in mine, just like it has in many other people, and you start to make $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 a year? There are many people doing that, believe it or not, in their first year now. And so we invite you to come with us. We want you on board with us. So the person that invited you, whether they're sitting next to you, whether you're on the phone, or however you're looking at this, here's the deal. We need to know, are you in? Are you not in? Either way, it's totally cool. If you're a yes, you can go ahead and get registered. You can get to their link and they can walk you through the sign-up process. If it's not for you, please just let them know that you're a no. It's not for you for whatever reason. You don't want to save any money. You don't want to go on vacation. You don't want to make any more money. Whichever that is, just let them know. But hey, if you're in with us, let's get you registered. Get some other people on this webinar. They're going to take you by the hand, walk you through how to do this thing. And I look forward to seeing you on the beaches of the world sometime very soon. Have yourself a great day. God bless you. Bye-bye.